Alright, it has been a while, so it took me a little bit to get my bearings as to what I was doing, but I think I'm going to go into the Moonlight Garden because I have my broadsword at +5, and it's still not good enough for me to use over the Drake Sword yet. But since I'm going a faith build, I want to get that into divine and then probably occult as soon as possible. And if I recall, the divine ember is in the garden. I have to beat the butterfly, if I am not mistaken. So, if I can remember like which pathway to go to get to the Moonlight Butterfly, that'll be a thing. I'm so excited. This is sort of a remake of a build when I played through this game with my sister, where this is what happens when you don't play the game for like 5 million years. But where I basically did the same thing, where it was a paladin build with an occult broadsword, and that occult broadsword was just so brutal. Because, like, it's a small weapon, so it attacks fast, but because I had so much damn faith, it did so much damage as well. So, like, I would PvP my sister, and I would basically get in there while she was attacking and kill her before her attack could get off. It was fantastic. So, I'm excited to do that again. Let's, let's not walk off the edge this time, shall we? I'll get the hang of it momentarily, I'm sure. How long has it been since I've done the adventure of Big Hajime? It's been a while. Oh wait, I did not mean to ask this. I've been playing. This was a problem in my Zelda Let's Play as well, which I've uploaded the parts I've recorded yet, where I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Origins, so I'm used to the controls to that game. So I just tried to dodge roll with X on the Xbox controller, which would be square on the PlayStation controller. Which is not dodge roll in Dark Souls. Did I end up buying... I know the Moonlight Butterfly isn't through here. Did I end up buying the... Yes, I did. I did buy the Crest of Artorias. I'm not gonna go in... I could. Break down this wall. I'm not humanized right now, so at the very least I wouldn't be invaded going in there. But I don't think there's anything in there I want. I just need to find the turn into the area that has the Moonlight Butterfly. It is down here. Be a different. I'm sorry. I only saw this turn, and this isn't where the Moonlight Butterfly. Don't remember. Shit. I know in the PvP area you can go away and there will be the magic ember, but the magic ember isn't what I want. I'm gonna look this up because I don't remember the map of this game as much as I used to. I know this is the same area, but there are different entrances. So I don't know if I went into the right entrance for the Darkroot Garden. Reading is hard, and I can't figure out where I am from text directions, because this game doesn't have a map. So I'm just going to explore down here and hope. Relearn the game. I'm pretty sure it's not through the PvP area, because that gets you to the weird mushroom guys, and, Sif, I believe the wolf's name is. I don't want to fight Sif. Sif is a good boy. It was Sif, right? Yeah, Great Grey Wolf Sif. I don't want to fight Sif. I'm going to have to eventually to get through the game, but I'm going to put that off as long as possible. I know down here brings me to where the Hydra was. I know there's a ladder that brings me up to the mushroom. So I'm pretty sure the mushroom place isn't the same as the Moonlight Butterfly, but if I may as well just explore it now, I guess, since I'm talking about it so much, and I'm clearly not finding the place I want to go. This is what happens when you don't do a full playthrough of Dark Souls for like 5 billion years, and then you don't continue the stream for like 2. My lightning spears are doing good damage, so I'm happy about that. Not enough to one-hit these guys yet, but that'll happen eventually. I should check back at Firelink as well, because I know there's a couple of quest lines that sort of happen at Firelink, that if you miss them, you're you miss some stuff. Like there's the one with the priest, that if you don't go into like the graveyard area to save the priest, then I think you get a that? Are they friend-shaped? Sif? Sif is very much shaped like a friend. I also don't want to fight Sif before I do the DLC area, because if you do the DLC area first, it makes the Sif fight hurt so much more. Because it's already a sad boss fight. It's just a giant wolf that starts limping when you do more damage, and it's just protecting its master. It's great. But if the DLC area sends you back in time, and then you save Sif as a little puppy, and if you've done that and go to fight Sif, he recognizes you, and then when he pulls out his sword, because the dog has to have a sword, he gets very sad. Dark Souls sucks. It's a very sad game if you look into the lore. There's gonna be a bunch of like this mushrooms area. What is this? Yes, I know I'm in Darkroot Garden. Maybe I do have to go up here to get to the Moonlight Butterfly. Also, the frame rate just kind of tanked, so that's fun. I think there are... Oh, it does have more defense than the other trees, huh? I think they have there's like NPC people here that will automatically fight you unless you're part of the Woods Covenant. Jesus, I was not paying attention. I was looking at one of the patented Dark Souls gorgeous views. No, that's where we came. The Moonlight Butterfly is in like a tower area, so I'm trying to figure out which direction I should be going. Yeah, I'm absolutely not strong enough for this part of the Darkroot Garden, which is why I did not want to come here. Damn, where is... I'm trying to think of different entrances to the Darkroot Garden. Or like different paths that I just somehow missed. You know what? That's probably it. I probably just didn't see a path. But now I gotta go get my souls again, so time to run into Tree Hell and then leave. Because those are some strong trees. Let's kinda walk around and see if there was a path I very blatantly missed. First trees you find aren't that strong. These ones I can handle easy. This goes down to the area with the Hydra that I have already beaten all the way. I try to point at the screen and you can't see it. But like all the way down at that lake, and then there's a ladder back to where I was before, but I can go there through here as well, so I don't need to climb all the way through. There's the Moonlight Butterfly. But how do I get back up to this? So clearly, the area I need to get to is to the immediate right. But it's just a matter of getting into that area. That big sparkly. That's what I need to kill to get to the item I need to upgrade my broadsword and actually use it over this Drake sword. Oh yep, I just saw the path that I completely overlooked because there's this big door here. And there's this little path off to the side. I gotta go through the big door first, because I need to go get my souls back. Which also means... I know there are NPCs here. And I only want to kite one at a time. I see one moving towards me. And they're all, like, partway invisible, huh? And does a lot of damage. I guess that's what happens when you have a two-handed sword. Okay. I don't like how he's like partially see-through. Well, so much for getting my souls back. That's okay, it was only like 4 minutes. Let's just stop going into the hard area and just go face that giant butterfly. I haven't played this game nearly often enough for me to justify going into the hard area underleveled. I used to be good enough, but for now I'm not. Also, this is a trap. As soon as you take that item, these, the hidden tree people will wake up and ruin your day. I really do not feel like facing 3 of them at once. So there we go. Give me that. Try attacking. Thanks. Give me that purple moss. That helps with poison, I believe? Yeah. Alright, fog wall. Where do you bring? Ah, the area with the giants. And also this freaky tree. Deal with that. I don't feel like giants. So I'm just gonna avoid. Oh hey, this is the tree with the snakes. It fell on me! The snakes fell on me! Oh, it's not the snakes that's hurting me anymore. It's this tree person. Okay. Right, I forgot these guys grabbed you! Get off of me! God damn. All of this for a spear I'm never going to use. Go around the outside as to not awaken the giants. More snakes. Hello. I've never seen these snake things not killed in one hit. So that's weird to see them like fall on me and do like 1 damage. This one I have to wake up, but I'll be able to just jump by him like that. Oh shit, I'm not human, so I can't. I need to go human myself because I want to summon the NPC for this boss. But you can't do that if you're not human. Witch Beatrice, I think her name was? I just know that her summon sign is in that bush if you are human, which I am not. How much humanity do I have? 3, including the twin humanity, so that's great. Well, I'm just gonna sprint through these guys now. Where was my way out? Was that here? Yes. Nope. This was my way. Alright, let's humanize myself and try that once more. Hopefully not die. I think the Moonlight Butterfly is a boss you can kind of just let the NPC fight. And it's probably a good idea, because the Moonlight Butterfly can do a lot of damage if you are not careful. So yeah, I think I'll stay out of the way and let Witch Beatrice do the fighting for me. And then of course I'll get all the souls for it. And then she'll go back to her own world. Be wary of giant. I already read that. Where are the funny ones that say like try jumping next to bottomless pits? It says here. Right. I forgot about these guys already. I always forget about the trees, because they're more kind of a nuisance than anything, especially later. I'm probably coming here a bit earlier, so they are doing significant damage to me, but they're usually just like a huge annoyance. Alright, snake frog thing. Oh, it did die in one hit. I was just freaking out about it landing on me, I guess. Let's... May as well get this guy out of the way. Oh, he's using... Yep, that is a spell that... if you're near him while he's activated, don't try to roll. That thing around you, it'll make you just completely stumble if you try to roll. I forget what it's called. He's dealt with. And then now we can summon Witch Beatrice. She's not a sun bro, but even so, I must praise the sun. Can't summon Solaire for this one. I will bow to her, though. She's just staring at me. What are you doing? Wait for her to be right behind us before going through the white light to summon the boss. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna keep between us two. She missed. Witch Beatrice, please. Witch Beatrice, please. Attack. There we go. That's what we want. I'm glad my shield has... Mistake. I'm glad my shield has magic resistance. Otherwise, though, that attack right there would be absolute horror. Oh, and now that it's resting, this is how melee characters are supposed to deal with it. It rests after doing some attacks, so you want to get... Why are you hitting with your staff? I don't trust it's glowing. Witch Beatrice, why did you just hit it with your staff? Let's see if I can throw a spear at it. Oh, that'll do a lot. I should have been doing this earlier rather than leaving all of the damage to Witch Beatrice, but that's okay. Oh, she killed it. God bless. Let me bow before she disappears. No! I was trying and the menu wouldn't pick up. Please, now I can bow. Alright, time to go get my Divine Ember, and hopefully I can go put some of that... Hopefully I can upgrade my broadsword into the Divine a little bit more, but I don't think I have the right Titanite for that. I think you need white. I wouldn't be able to get that. Blacksmith, question mark? Watchtower basement key, Divine Ember, and Homeward Bone. I could use that Homeward. You know what? I think I'm gonna use that Homeward Bone. There's still stuff in this area that I can pick up. But I don't want to do that without my healing flasks. I do have my healing spell, I think. But you can't panic healing spell in the middle of combat, because it's much slower than simply chugging Nestus. Yeah, let's go back to our blacksmith bro, and hope that he can upgrade our broadsword into something that does more damage than the Drake sword. Drake Sword's just at a flat 200 unless you upgrade it. But you really shouldn't. Whereas normal weapons tend to scale with a stat. Once my broadsword is divine, it'll scale with my faith stat, which is what I'm going to be building mostly. So hell yeah. Nope. You get electrocuted. Goodbye. You know what? This is all I needed from a Darkroot Garden, so I'll come back and explore the rest of it when I'm confident enough to take on the hard part of it. Instead, I'll just go to where I'm intended to go next, which is which is Blighttown, or 10 frames per second town on the original Xbox version. I'm sure it's fixed on the remastered version, because the consoles have more resources, if nothing else. But the Xbox 360, Anyway, modify. I need a green Titan shard. Where do I get green? Restful. Okay, so I won't be able to buy them for a little bit, but I can. There is a treasure of green Titanite from a corpse in Blighttown. So that's convenient because that's where I was headed. But first, I want to head back to Fire, just to see what's going on there. Well, if I can't upgrade my weapon, I may as well put it into stats. So I'll give myself some vitality and endurance for now. Because that'll be more immediately useful than faith for me. Until I get my weapon that scales off of faith, it won't be the most useful for me. My lightning spears will do more damage with more faith, but right now it's not really cheap. Hey guys. I know there are two things you want to pay attention to. One is because I freed Lautrec, the guy in golden armor. It's possible he might kill the Fire Keep, which you can stop by just killing him before it happens, but you can also let it happen and revive her later, which is what I will do. But I just need to go and... But I do need to go and check on her, if she is dead, so I can get the means to go and hunt down Lautrec later. Nope, she's still alive and he's still alive. You talk to her, no response, she cannot speak, she has no tongue. Hey Lautrec.
Well?
And I keep talking to you.
Have you heard
Trusty
if
Patches?
ever a man has rubbed me, if he ever come... Our futures...
You're right, let's not be too friendly, because I will kill you. It's just that you haven't done anything wrong yet. Then the other has to do the other thing I'm waiting for has to do with this guy and his ensemble.
Oh, miracles? My companions, she is young. We are her
And it
an
appears that
undead mission, regrettable, but I'm afraid that
his ensemble has not made it. Is there a reason to get the Thorland talisman over the regular talisman? Okay, so the Thorland talisman is better to start off with, but the regular talisman scales. Okay.
come again. The effect.
Well, looks like nothing new's happening here yet. I'm gonna need to get a new Xbox controller, because I noticed the control stick is kind of going. If I just kind of, like, stop and walk randomly, that's not me doing it on purpose. That's my control stick's not picking up input from it, which is unfortunate. Why am I going this way? This is not the best way to Blight Town. Oh, hey! Someone, I should really sit at this bonfire. But someone kindled that bonfire and it gave me an extra Estus flask. Gave me a 6th when I only have 5, but now I have 10, so it doesn't matter. Let's go back up to the Undead Parish. This is currently the best way to get to. Well, we're not going to Blight Town immediately. There's a couple areas we have to go through first, but this is the best way to get to those areas. As it once we get a little bit further, we can get closer immediately from Firelink, but we're not there yet. You know what? I don't want to deal with you, just... Especially you, because you have the parrying shield. I don't want to get parried. You're fine. You have the big, tall shield, so I'm not worried about you parrying. Okay, now I'm walking intentionally, because I'm trying to sneak up this guy. I want to backstab. There we go. I salute a lot, and I don't know why. It's just fun. Just kill an enemy. These guys will kind of just sprint through. They're weak, not worth the souls anymore. Shouldn't really be doing that much damage. Yeah, that walking right there, that wasn't me doing it on. That was, I guess, my control stick just going, I don't want to do it anymore, and giving out for half a second. Which is a move, but I mean, please, I'm playing Dark Souls. The dragon should still appear, so I wanna... No? There it is! Alright, now we gotta run! Run! Before it burns our ass! Okay, we're good. And then down here is where we go to get to start our adventure to Blight Town. Also, Solaire is no longer here. He has moved on. I hope to see that glorious man again. Pro tip. Don't jump down this ladder. I make this mistake nearly every time before I remember how goddamn long this ladder is. And it's so embarrassing every time. Thankfully, I learned when I was on camera. But okay, now be wary of tears. Okay, now we are in Is this still considered Undead Bird? Maybe. And here's a shortcut back up to the other Undead Bird. The one that we fought the giant demon on the bridge in. There's a guy behind me. I shouldn't be sightseeing. Yeah, this should look familiar. It's a short here, which is nice. Fire bombs. I'm not gonna bonfire here though, because it's a lot more annoying to go through this way than it is to come through the backside. This gate is annoying, making you have to like, excuse me, making you almost fall off like that when you walk by. That's okay. Is that guy gonna follow us down? It looked like he did. Then I will get my revenge. You know what? Let's take advantage of my healing spell, since I'm not in active combat, so I can use my slower heal. And then I can have my Estus flasks for when I need to panic. Dogs! The zombie dog things, these are the worst part of this area. They are terrifying. Okay, let's... I believe this is not the way to progress, so let's go this way first. Hate undead with torches. Specifically because of that attack where they charge and just... Just so annoying to deal with. Alright, what do we got here? Twin humanities. I do like that. I do like me having some humanities. Okay. Only some of these doors open. This one we should have the key for this one. Yeah. And we'll free this pyromancer. So, this is your main way to buy pyromancies if you're about that life. I'm not. I'm about the faith life. But thank you very much, sir. That door isn't openable. Weakness, stabbing in the back. Try attacking. No, this is not a breakable, even though it looks like it should be. It looks like there's stuff back there, but as far as I know, you can't get to it. There is a dog hiding behind a cart. Try attacking. Once again, these people just want you to weaken your weapon durability on the doors, I guess. Should have thought, because the Drake Sword does not have the best. Also, now we have these Eve assassin guys, which I don't like attacking up front because I'm worried about them parrying. I also believe they have throwing knives, and they inflict bleed. Apparently scare me into backing up into a burning cart, I guess. Yeah, bleed's no fun. If that meter fills up all the way, you take a lot of damage. Not fun at all. Oh, I see. These doors open when I almost said ninjas. They're not ninjas. When the stealth guys come in. So I guess if you have a wide enough weapon, attacking through the door could kill them. I also believe there's one hiding. No? I swear at some point there's one hiding like behind a wall to backstab you. Close range battle ahead. Demon ahead. Hi! Well, we're not worried about backstabs, we're just worried about being hoarded by 3 of them and a dog that keeps avoiding my attacks. That is Estus, that is not roll. Oh, I got inflicted by bleed, but I healed at the same time, so it negated it. That's okay. I need to not play as much Assassin's Creed Origins. Because that is just completely screwing with how, with my my reactions for buttons. And now we have some thief clothes and the target shield, which is very good for parrying. But I'm the sort of tank type in the Dark Souls. Let's use this heal, since we're not going to be able to use it at all inside this boss battle. Okay. This boss fight isn't particularly hard once you get in there, but it's the matter of getting in there, because this is a small room. So, yeah, it's very easy to get pinned and just have your day completely ruined. But once you get in there, and kill the dogs especially, it becomes a game of find the exploit. And the exploit is sitting on this arch and attacking the Capra Demon with ranged weapons. And hoping he doesn't jump attack you like that. Okay, we need to wait for him to walk. You can also plunge attack him. I might just have to. But I want to deal as much damage as I can with the lightning spears. Nope, no need to plunge attack him. Plunge attack. Okay, good. We killed him. We got our key to the depths. I was not looking forward to the Capra Demon. I'm so happy I was able to kill him relatively painlessly, though it looked like I was about to die for a moment there. For a couple moments there. What the? We can sort of walk on this? I wonder if we can, like... I want to try and jump and see if I can land on the edge and... No. Okay, we can't get across. We can't glitch across. We might be able to, but I can't do. So I'm out of lightning spears, which kind of sucks. Ah, here's the bastard. Okay. And now, if we go up this way, we can activate a shortcut back to Firelink Shrine. Though how useful that is depends on if the Firekeeper of Firelink Shrine is dead or not. Because you can't... There are select few... Hey. There are select few bonfires that have a Firekeeper, but the one... Okay, good. God, Purging Stone, 6,000. I'm holding one, so I don't need to buy one. But yeah, as I was saying, there's select few bonfires with Firekeepers, but the ones that do have them, if the Firekeeper dies, you can't use that bonfire. You think of 2 Firekeepers and there's the one at this is the way forward. There's the one at Firelink Shrine, and there's one in the location you have to go on. And I want to say there's one more, but I don't. Hey, buddy. Okay. Yeah, now we have our shortcut from Firelink to the depths. I'm gonna go take a rest and get my 10 Estus flasks back, because it looks like the bonfire is still active. And get my lightning spears back. Lightning spear is good. I may as well spend my souls. Oh, I was...
Oh, hello.
No, it wasn't this isn't the guy that gives you pyromancies. This is the guy that gives you sorceries. The pyromancy guy has like a hood, and we free him in the depths themselves. Okay, so this is still here, so this is good. once again, going into Faith isn't... So Vitality and Endurance are probably still my two best bets. Attunement will be useful once I get more miracles, but for now I only have the two I want to use, so there's not really a reason to invest in attunement yet. Because what attunement does, or the main thing it does, it gives you more spell slots. Ooh, okay, these guys are all here, so we're gonna want to keep a close eye on this.
Oh, I will be... So, it was...
No, really? No, really?
Man, I don't know if it's the armor or these guys really do have such small heads compared to their bodies. But like, this guy in particular looks so dopey. He has a baby face too. He's just a baby face and he's thick, muscular armor.
Hmm? You look... Times are grim. Don't you dare... You might scare...
You are on... Then we've no time to fret. We must...
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna want to keep a close eye on fire for now. And then if we come back and the three are missing, and this guy on the left will stay, but once these three are missing, we have a side quest we're gonna want to do. I'll leave it at that. But I wonder if Lautrec has anything to say. I think he does have something to say about them.
Our future.
No? Not yet? Maybe he does after they leave. That is assuming he hasn't himself left. Regardless, we've rested up. Let's get back to it and get right back into the depths. I'm really not too worried about all these guys. I'm gonna charge through them. They're really not worth the EXP. Okay, they're not chasing me through. Yeah. I'm hoping I won't need it, but I'm glad I have... Where is it? I'm glad I have a purging stone going to the depths. There are enemies that can curse you. And curse is unfortunate. I'm hoping I won't need it, and if I play well, I won't. But if I do, it's going to be very nice stuff. Thus. So when we do need souls, we have a lot on standby that we can just sit down and eat and then use them. Liar? What do you mean liar? Rockin' Butter wants to be summoned. What a name. It's not really worth being summoned or worth summoning someone all the way here. No. Yeah, it's not worth placing my summon sign down all the way back here. Because I don't get anything from it, really. I get extra souls, but I want to place my summon sign down near bosses, because if I do, I get more of these. I believe if I am to get sunlight spears, which are especially powerful, I believe I need 30 of them. I just looked up sunlight spears. I just looked up sunlight into Google, expecting that to yield me what I want. No, I wanted to look up sunlight metal. Yeah. To get sunlight metal, summon a member of the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant and beat the boss with that player alive. Or be a member of the Warriors of Sunlight and beat a boss while staying alive in the host's world. But I'm looking for the sunlight, the Warrior of Sunlight metal rewards. Yeah. Okay, no. You get the Sunlight Spear by offering the soul of the final boss. Which is something that you'd only be able to do on New Game Plus. But you get great Sunlight Spears by offering 10. Okay. But Sunlight Spear, you do have to be in the Covenant to use, but that's not an issue. So I need 10 of the 10 Sunlight Medals. And then I can get Great Sunlight Spear, which is it's just a factually better, or a Great Lightning Spear, excuse me, which is just a factually better Lightning Spear. I think it's slower, but it does much more damage. So I either need to have 8 Sun Bros help me against bosses, or I need to help 8 people against bosses. They don't have to be Sun Bros. So sure, I'll summon this guy. He's not going to make it to the boss with me. I'm absolutely certain. But that's not an issue. He'll help me through and help me get some souls. Also, I'm going to unequip these items, so I only have... I did not mean to heal again. So I only have the 2 items for on my loadout. I shouldn't be switching off Estus Flasks. However, did it summon him? Oh, I was not trying to walk there. Try again. Summoning failed. Get into my world, Rockin' Butter. You with your... basically being completely naked. Sign disappeared for a moment. Reappeared. Is he... He might just be sitting there putting his sign down and down again. Which more than likely means... Oh, no, he summoned it. There we go. I will praise the sun with you, Rockin' Butter. What a name. Why am I going this way? So what an outfit. Just like a hood and then underwear. This guy's living his best life. And he's also terrible at video games. He lost all his health. I just ate my fucking worms. I was about to say he just lost all his health to a simple undead, then I did the same thing. But his wasn't even a torch one, it was just one with a sword. So... Oh, he kited Big Mama. Yeah, you tanking for me? There we go. You have healing, so I'll let you heal. Okay. This guy's taking a lot of damage. Mimics don't appear in the game, so this is fine. Large Ember, that would be useful if I wanted to get plus 10 weapons. But I don't. I want plus 5 and plus 5 divine. I landed on this guy's head. This area should have the Pyrolymph. Not that that's too much of a thing to me. Is he in here? Yes, yes, he is. Thank you, Rock and Butter. Alright, now Pyromancy guy will go back to fire. Having fun breaking the destructibles in my world? Me too. I love breaking shit. There should be... It dodged over my lightning spear. I'm so upset. Which is why I'm laughing. Okay. Oh shit. This is Blobland. I hate these blobs. They're so gross. I just wanted this soul. Oh no! He got killed by Blob! Farewell, Rock and Butter. I only use that once. That eats weapon durability. I miss Rock and Butter already. But there is a bonfire right there, so... Nope. I'm not letting you guys grab me anymore, you disgusting blob monsters. They're so gross. I could just be using my lightning spears because the bonfire is right there. So, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. Use up all my lightning spears to smite these beasts. And this guy with the torch too, because I don't like torches. If you cast off light, fuck you. Alright. Now we have this bonfire here, which will restore our magic, but not our Estises to 10, because that's not kindled, nor does it have a Firekeeper attached to it, but that's okay. Alright. Giant rat. I believe below us is just over. Yeah, this is the area of the rats. And poison if you're not careful. I guess I should put my poison here on quick. Yeah, that would be a good idea, huh? Putting our poison cure on our quick, like so. And let's just heal. Yeah, we are... This is now the land of the rats. The rats. Whatever that rats movie is with the masterful CGI. The masterful 3D rat models. I forget what that was called. Weren't there multiple of those? sewer chamber key. Hi, giant rat. Yikes. Okay, now in this area, I'm gonna want to be careful. Oh, not this area just yet, but in this, like, in the linear sewer areas, you want to be careful because there are pitfalls you can fall down to. So I want to get this channeler down. Otherwise, he'll power up the rats. And being swarmed by rats already sucks, but being swarmed by powered up rats, not my idea of a good day. Also, rats have some of the highest drop rate for humanity in the game, which I find hilarious. The rats are the most human of us all, I guess. I'm sure there's an actual good in-lore explanation for it, but I don't want to know it, because just rats inexplicably dropping the most humanity. It's just hilarious to me, and I want to leave it at that. Okay, this area is where you want to be careful, because there are pitfalls. And pitfalls are no fun. Especially because at the bottom of said pitfalls are enemies that curse you. And you're gonna have to go down there eventually, but going down there not from the pitfalls, not at so that way you can control your exposure to the curse enemies rather than just falling and being in a swarm. I'm not going to chase this rat because he leads me over a pitfall. No thanks. I think all of them kind of do. They all try to lead you over the pitfall. But this guy just wasn't smart enough for it. It's that one right there, and now we are at the end of that hell, but not this particular hell with giant rat. Maybe I do want to fall into the pitfalls because I don't want to face this thing head on. I would prefer to face this thing from above. But I do what I gotta. Got him. Okay. I think this is the first time I've actually fought the rat from ground level. Normally I like... because I believe there's a way to get above him. Quite remember. But then I'd like fight him from up here and then jump down. Anyway. And then this is how we get to the lower levels of the sewers. Woo! Still take damage though. But would rather take minor damage falling than land on a swarm of these frog guys. If you get caught in that smoke, you get cursed. Or you get a cursed tail. The just one cloud of smoke isn't that bad. But when you're surrounded by like 5 of them, and they all secondhand smoke right in your face, you're probably getting hurt. Also, Dark Spirit. This is an NPC, so this isn't an actual. He has the armor of thorns, so he has a bleed. But because he's an NPC, he's also a dumbass and does not avoid lightning spears. which makes him a lot easier. Bye, Kirk. I think I said this in the first one, where lightning spears aren't that great in PvP because they're very easy to dodge. But the AI doesn't think to dodge them, so they're great for PvP. They're powerful, they're just very easy to see coming. Though I do remember doing a thing while I was fighting my sister where I forget if it was one of her spells or one of mine that created like a cloud of smoke or something that was hard to see through. So I took advantage of that and threw a sunlight spear through it. She was still able to react, but just barely. It's like that's a good thing to combo it. I saw like the water splashing, like I had a heart attack because I'm like, no, I don't want to fall. That's a good way to combo it in PvP, but just throwing it indiscriminately at your opponent, I'm gonna see it. Okay, so this is the way to Light Town. However, we can't open that door just yet. We need to beat the boss of the depths first, which I affectionately call the incomplete open heart surgery dragon. If you haven't seen it before, you'll see why I call it that when you do. Hi, River. What's up? Okay. Yeah, we shouldn't be able to open. Not even with the master key. Does this guy have anything useful to sell me? No, he just has this weird armor and the crystal gear. Which is something. Crystal gear is good, but River. But it's hard to repair. I don't know if you can. I forget if you can repair it at all. I don't think so. So it's more of a like, do you want out, River? Yes, you do. Okay. It's more of a like, if you're in a pinch, you take it out, sort of. All right, now down here is where we fight the boss of the area. Explored all the way, so you know what? I'm not gonna do that. For starters, as he says, shortcut. I'm gonna open up this. So now we have a shortcut back to the bonfire, which we will use before combating the boss. Without a doubt. But there was the other direction of this rat hell pit that had more of the curse enemies. More items to just up. There's one of them. There's two of them back there. Let's see if I can attack them through the wall. Yes, good. Okay. Those weird frog things. They're so creepy. Soul can name a soldier. Ugh. I hate them so much. Also, I'm pretty sure these things, other players that got cursed. As far as I know, that's what they are. Oh geez, there are a lot of them here. I killed 2 of them. Thank goodness. Okay. Now, that skull meter that was filling up, that is the curse. do not want that to fill up all the way. Because what Curse does is that until you use an item to get rid of it, it halves your health and makes it so you can't humanize or something. I'm not 100% sure about that second one, but I am 100% sure that it halves your health. Not fun. I wasn't expecting these guys the very first time I played this game. And I fell into one of those pits and was surrounded by like 5 of them, and they all just billowed on me. It was traumatic. And because of it, I'm just so frightened of them by them. Like, whenever I play the game, even though they're not that hard to deal with. And the curse tick, if it's just from one of them, isn't that bad. They just terrify me because of how off guard they caught me the first time. Forget how you get up to the giant rat. I thought it was from down here. Because there was stuff above. Maybe there was a path that I just missed. Too concerned about it. If it was something I needed, I would remember, I'm sure. So I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's not important. Souls, giant rat. I remember, now that I've read it, I remember now. You know what, I am gonna go back up and go grab that. May as well. That rat corpse is moving. This place is gross. Okay, so... go back up via the shortcut. I'm not going to activate the bonfire again just yet, though. As I said, I will definitely be doing that before confronting the boss. These guys are oh right, because I did take on the... Let's just charge through these and hope not to have them land on me. Hey, buddy. Alright, I'm not gonna deal with the guys in front of the item now because I already got that item. I don't need it. Please run. Do the butchers respawn? I don't think they do. I guess I don't remember this because I don't usually take this route because it skips so much of it. But behind the butcher's table is this, which you drop down to the area above the rat, and you can just snipe the rat with magic or archery. And there's also this item over here. What is this item? It's probably nothing useful. Yeah, spider shield. I'm sure there's a good build that uses it, but I've never used it, so no reason for me to remember how to get. Alright, time to take the slide down once more. That'll put me very close to dead damn rats. Get me very close to this area, so now we can run up, rest in the bonfire, combat the incomplete open heart surgery dragon. excited for that. As we get to summon Solaire, our son bro, for some jolly cooperation. May as well spend my souls to level up. Let's do what we have been doing and go into vitality and endurance, because you can never have too much health or stamina. And I believe the diminishing returns point for those are both 30, so we still have a ways to go. Now we gotta look up the diminishing returns. Yeah, so after you put 30 points into HP, the max HP gained per level drops by 10. Yeah, so once you get past around 30 to 50 in a stat, you'll get less for each. You'll get less for each into each stat is what I'm getting. Anyway, not important. Yeah. I'm sure there will be a point later on in the game where that will be relevant, but right now, basically just don't put this down. With health it is 30, and with endurance it is 40. I think some of them are 20, actually. I was just looking at that, and I already forgot. Oh, okay, so for strength and dexterity, at 20, they drop slightly, and then after 40, it just drops drastically. Resistance is 15, and 30. Yeah. Okay. And faith is 50, and faith is the one I'm worried about. Okay, let's run around, because I forget where everyone's summoned on. I think Solaire's is low, but I have to check the bottom. And I'll definitely want to go back to Firelink after this boss to see what's going on with Lautrec and our good friendly priest fellows. Weakness, tail. Yes, Knight Solaire. I believe this is Knight Lautrec. Yes. We want Knight Solaire to survive the boss fight. Knight Lautrec, he can die. But Solaire, I want him to live. For one, he's Solaire, and for two, we'll get a Sunlight Medal if he does survive. And I want to get 10 points. I'm not going to go out of my way to grind for them. Especially since the Dark Souls player base is not at all what it used to be. I can't see a damn thing. Are you here, Lautrec? Yes, you are. Okay. I'm gonna try and cut off the boss's tail, because you do get a weapon for that, I believe. But I'll use it. But if it becomes too much trouble, my build. I've already got all the gamer score in this game. I don't want to call the legendary weapons again. And here it is. The Open Heart Surgery Dragon. Horrifying. How small its head is compared to its absolutely horrifying body. Yeah. Shield's not gonna do much, may as well just go two-handed. Alright, Knight Solaire, Knight Lautrec. Oh my god, Solaire. You're already taking damage, and we can't heal Solaire like we can with our S's like we can with others. I don't think. Yeah, no. So if Solaire dies, Yeah, go after Knight Lautrec. He deserves it. No, don't go. Solaire, please block. Thank you. I just want to cut off this guy's tail because that also removes some of his attacking options. Solaire. I've never had Solaire die on this boss before. What the heck? There, we got our Dragon King Great Axe. You know what? My homework. I'm sort of trying to run around blind without getting. It's like in homework mode, and sort of try this again. I guess because we have Lautrec there, but okay. Let's watch Lautrec combat this. I said I wasn't going to grind for it, but that doesn't mean I'm letting Solaire die. We're trying this again with Solaire. But I can't do that while we have. Well, I could just use my banishing thing. I'm pretty sure that's enough. Maybe I don't have. Yo, Lautrec, what are you doing? Fight this guy and get owned. You let me get owned while I was trying to get you to get the fun. I only lost 8 in the end. 100 souls. Whatever. I'm not summoning you this time, Lautrec. I'm blaming this on me. You somehow let Solaire die. It's all your fault. Let's refer some call. That's right. I'm blaming Knight Lautrec for that embarrassment. Get out of my house, Torch. Get out of my house. Alright, but now that we've gotten the weapon that I'm not even going to use, I can just make the... I can just eviscerate this dragon with lightning. So let's do that! And where are my 500 souls and 2 heat? Over there. Okay. Well, getting them isn't... Is this... This is a Knight Solaire imposter! However, I will allow it, because then that means we get 2 Knight Solaires. Never mind, summoning failed. A Knight Solaire imposter! I want to see if I can find his summoning sign again. Maybe he'll put it down again. Because honestly, that's hilarious. Get in my world. What was your name? Something Soviet? Usual Soviet. Get in my world, you imposter. With actual Knight Solaire behind me. Summoning failed. No! No, come back! I wanted you in my world. I wanted 2 Knight Solaires. Oh. Oh well. Whatever, let's just get in here. Fight the incomplete open heart surgery dragon. First, let's run over and get our 2 units. And I guess... Jesus Christ, Solaire. Alright, how much damage does that do? Not considerable amount, but we have 10. So after it's all said and done, we'll probably have done a decent amount. Oh, he's after me. As long as Solaire's like health remaining percentage remains above the Gaping Dragon's, which is not doing. Okay, 2 more lightning spears, which will put it at about half health, and then we'll have to sword it up. Forgot about whatever the shit was. Oh! Why can't I heal Solaire with my Estus Flasks? That makes me so sad. And Solaire fat rolls, I forgot about. Well, we might not be getting our sunlight back from the Gaping Dragon. And if things start to look sticky with our Estus flags, I will just volley it. Oh! Well, nope. You're not landing on me today. Shield can't really do too much against this guy, so staying two-handed is probably the better way to go. Is it doing that vomit shit again? Yes, it is. Hate it. Thanks, I hate it. We've reached the point in the game where the Drake Sword is useful. So as soon as we get Green Titanite, gotta ollie it back to Andre of Alstori to get out there. To get our divine broadsword. God damn. I'm just not getting any opportunities to attack, huh? Should have just barely. I have used the Drake Sword longer than this. I've used it to Sen's Fortress, which is like about the farthest you'll be if you try and take it further than that. Can you... try and roll through its arm? No? We've come this far. I am determined to get all the way. After it does that run, it takes an opportunity to attack. We should be we should be good after one more combo. Mistake. I have no idea what that does. I think it wrecks your equipment. I just know if a thing vomits at you, avoid the vomit. Alright, but we killed it. We're good. We'll get the Blighttown key at 20,000 souls? 25,000 souls. Okay. So, we'll go back to Firelink first. And then we'll go to Blighttown and hopefully get ourselves some green Titanite. Then we'll be able to get a sword that scales off of our faith. Praise Jeebus, amen. We're not gonna have warping. You don't get that until after you place down the Lord Vessel. Again, let's just get our health and stamina up. Again, you can never have too much of that, and nothing we're doing is increasing our melee damage. We could have increased our lightning spear damage with Faith, but it's not that important. Why did I stop? We need to sprint through this. I don't think it's too much of a walk to get back to Fire. Please run instead of actually walk when I say walk. You just have to get through the Butcher's Lair, really. I should have placed my summon sign down for the open heart surgery dragon, so maybe people would summon me. And then I'd get lightning spears, but I'm not gonna go back to it. Okay. The Butcher doesn't spawn, so getting through this will be fairly easy, unless I get caught on a table and eviscerated by zombie wolves. Jesus. Come on. I love when the ragdolls hook onto to either you or the enemy. Stop landing on my head! God damn it! I'm just trying to check on the priestess and the firekeeper, and then you all are just playing Mario over here. I'm not a Goomba. You can't kill me that way. Let me return home. So, if Lautrec is gone, then we won't be able to use the bonfire at Firelink because he'll have killed the Firekeeper, but we can pick up the Firekeeper's stuff and we'll eventually be able to revive. Not for a little bit, but eventually. And then if the priest's entourage are gone, I'm gonna have to do a little side quest into the Catacomb. That'll be fun. Hopefully we're now equipped at this point to deal with skeletons. I honestly would rather that happen, wait to happen until after we've got the divine weapon. I believe divine does good against Skelemans. Ooh. Looks like the bonfire is still active. So our Firekeeper should be good. And what about you all? Are you all still here? This is not the way to the Broken Temple. You all are gone. Okay. So the next time we come back, that side quest will be waiting for us. So rather than just rest here, I'm gonna go back to the last bonfire we were at, so we don't have to walk all the way back. And then it's time to head into Blight Town. That's fun. I think everyone hates Blight Town. I haven't met a person who actually enjoys Blight Town. Nobody likes poison areas. The poison areas in the Souls series are like watermelons and everywhere else. Nobody likes them. They just get annoying. I say that, but I do like it. Water's nice. It's a nice change of pace. They tend to be very calming, I think. But poison levels are not calming. Poison levels are infuriating and screaming, and I should probably equip. Do I not have? Ah, there we go. There's also Toxic here, which is like super poison. Fun. But first things first, these big guys. If I recall, you can backstab them. You can also sort of lure them off the edge, which is kind of what I was trying to do there. So as he's swinging, and then we backstab him, push him off the edge. We don't get whatever item he had from doing that, but weakness, sorcery. You know what? I believe you. But I don't have sorcery. That was supposed to be a backstab. How dare you? There we go, that's a backstab, but not in the direction of the edge. Those goblin guys on, like, the scaffolding to the right, they shoot Toxic Darks at you. So, well, some of them. So, how do I want to go about this? I could jump down there. Approach them head on. I've never tried that. Let's do it. If I can get in close before they have a chance to shoot their darts, that would be nice. But yeah, there's Toxic. There's our super poison. Really have a chance to dissolve it. Yeah. And I'm worried that once I do dissolve it, I'll just get hit by another Toxic Dart, so I'm just gonna deal with it for now, until I can get up there and kill the guy. Dissolve it first. There. Now we're... I don't know why I didn't see that coming. That's okay. Okay, now we're no longer toxic, but we only have one more of them, so we're gonna wanna be smart about it. Oh, hi! Isn't there still a big guy there? You know what? I don't care about him. He doesn't know we're here. We're just gonna walk past him. Also... Oh, hi! Okay, so now... I don't know why I was blocking when I clearly had enough stamina for me to do so. So now we can skip a portion of this level and get another weapon that I'm not using with this character. The Aito, I believe. Yeah. I definitely don't have the stats to wield this. But you can attack using the Iaijutsu style, I believe it's called, which is really cool. I love that type of style. I'm gonna look that up. Iaijutsu. Yeah, Iaijutsu, the quick draw. So if you killed the shopkeeper back in the Undead Burg, you'd have 2 katanas. You could dual wield katanas if you so desired. Let's activate this bonfire. It's lit, fam. Let's level up. Alright, so the way to progress... Excuse me. The way to progress is that way. But obviously that means that we missed some shit this way. Probably nothing important. However, actually that might not even be the way to progress. Down this way with the fire-breathing dog. That should have hurt the dog. Don't actually remember the proper way to progress. I just know you want to descend. That's another guy shooting toxic darts, so I'm gonna back the hell up while dealing with these guys. Yeah, you know what? I don't think the over there is the way to progress, it's just the way to get. Oh, get off of me. Sure. Just punch me? You have a sword and he punches me in the mouth. Alright, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to miss any item in here because what I read earlier about there being a green titanite. What the hell is happening? What the absolute fresh hell? You gonna climb up the ladder to get me? Yeah? That is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. But I still had to try. At least it was a fall that I could manage rather than just flinging myself off into the abyss. No, there's this item here. Blooming purple moss clumps. You know what? That was worth it. Antitoxins are absolutely worth it. And then there's this bridge, which I believe moves as you try to cross it, which makes it daunting. Okay. God, that frame rate though. Try jumping. Yeah? You gonna tell me to jump but not warn me about the fire-breathing dogs that are looking at my ass as a tasty snack? Got that. And you know what? No, I won't try jumping. I will walk down like a normal human being. I just want this item. Humanity. Not that that is a bad thing to get. It's not my green titanite. Ah! I really want it. I really want my faith. Alternatively, once we get to Anne Orlando, buy it. We're probably gonna have to buy a lot of it to fully upgrade my broadsword. I just want to push it into Divine for now, so we can have a weapon that builds off of faith. Okay. Let's get those souls spent for now. I don't want to hang on to souls just in case I die and then I can't get back to them. Like, even if there isn't anything you want to spend souls on, just losing a lot of souls at once is so dejecting. Like, on my one character that I'm modeling this build off of, I had, like, 1,000,000 souls on one time, and I was not planning on spending them in any way. My character was already fully built, I had all my equipment, but then I lost them just kind of exploring through Anne Orlando. I think I was doing it on New Game. And it was just so... It was so upsetting. It's like, whatever, I can get them back. It's... And I'm not using them on anything. It's not that big a deal. You're not even touching me! You're biting, like, my fingernails. But, oh, there goes that. But yeah, it was, even if it didn't mean anything, just to watch that 1,000,000 become a 0 was so upsetting. Yeah, I think I've gotten everything important, so. I just need to work my way back up to that place where, like... Oh, there's that. I jumped up across to get to the Aito. Ooh, the ninja guard. Do like that. Had I not already decided on my faith build, I might have worn that. Technically, I could still wear it. But I'm trying to be more paladin-like. What the hell is happening? The camera. Yeah, I think I've gotten everything up here. So it's time to move on. I would imagine the green titanite is lower in the more swamp area anyway. We'll grab this. Souls. Right. Time to descend. Jump for this. Yep. I saw that toxic dart. How dare you, buddy? Why is the frame? Thing is, this frame rate didn't bug me the first time I played it. I don't know why it's bugging me now. I've gotten used to not having bad frame rate, I guess. I don't know what that says about me. Oh fuck that thing. That disgusting thing. Does this game have so many gross looking things? Jump across this? Possibly, if I didn't roll and bash my head off of it. There's so much going on. Like, just in the architecture, the geometry. Can I kill this thing? I don't want to try and kill it from the front. That feels like a bad idea. So let's just descend. Oh hey, it's you! What? I kicked you. Off you go. I really should explore a bit more before going for the items. I know it's bit me in the ass before, and it's going to bite me in the ass again, but it's greedy, I guess. Gotta get the shiny things before I stab the violent things. There should be another ladder to descend on this side, which we can just walk down to an enemy that's staring at the wall for some reason. This will give me more large souls. There's this cave we can go into, which has big guy. Hello. We'll just backstab you. Oh, let's get it. Ow. I am quite surprised that I'm alive. Not going to lie. Wow, I love getting hit on the backswing. Doesn't have that much health remaining. Let's just do a jump attack. There we go. He dead. Let's use our healing spell rather than use up our quick heal the Estus. We got Dung Pie. If I recall, that is like an exclusively PvP item. Because, yeah, it turns your enemies toxic if you're close to them. But it also affects you. So if you have toxic heals, it's a good item to use in PvP, but only if you have toxic. Otherwise, it's just, why would you? And then this will put us not quite where I thought it did. Alright. I want to walk on the edge. Alright, let's just descend. Yes, take those ladders instead of falling. Believe me. I have made that mistake many times before. Just getting impatient and jumping down. Oh, I hate this, because this looks like a perfect place to just jump. But if you jump, you're dead. Trap ahead. Does this one try despair? Yeah, it also looks like you can walk across that, but why would you? I guess you could descend from up there and then fall onto that platform and then... Why? Oh shit, it's fireballs. I did not want to use that attack. That attack eats durability. Alright, well, it looks like we're getting to the bottom now. But now there's going to be plenty of bugs spawning, which also hurt the frame rate. You perish. Wander the falchion. God. Since I fell down multiple levels, is there... Oh shit, here's those blood bugs. No, it doesn't look like those things. Let's just descend and descend using plunge attacks. So if we land... Oh, these blood bugs that poison you. The mosquito things. Ugh. Oh! Well, that's one way to get to the bottom. Guy. Sorry to... Jesus Christ! That was horrifying! Oh, luckily it's just poison and not toxic. So it's not like it's doing an absurd amount of damage. Just enough that it's you can wait. And honestly, nah. Let's be smart about this. Can you stop auto-equipping souls to my inventory game? Thanks. My it makes cycling through my quick loadout just an extra bit more difficult, especially in a pinch. I will fill you up with souls when it is time for me to devour souls, but now it is not that time. Oh, that one's already dead. Well, we're poisoned again. I want to say over here is the bonfire. I've been wrong. Oh yeah, I'm definitely way wrong before, because those are the leeches. The bonfire. I'm just gonna chug an Estus and let the poison do its thing, because it'll heal itself once I find the bonfire. There should be like... Oh, you know what? Rusted iron ring. This will allow us to retain our normal walking speed in the swamp, which is why I went out of my way to the more difficult area to get it first. Alright, now we have the bonfire. It's lit, fam. I'm gonna look up the Green Titanite again, just to make sure I don't miss it. Treasure from a corpse in Blighttown's poison swamp, below the ramp leading to the Great Hollow. Guarded by two giants. Is the Great Hollow the... Okay. So, where the giant leeches were, where I got. I'm not interested in the other treasures, just in the Green Titanite, so after I'm finished here in Blighttown, I can go up. Hand it in. Vicious Divine Broadsword. Probably only +1. Hoping +2. We'll take what we can get. Ow. Hate these mosquitoes. Why are you shooting blood at me? Isn't that your food? Is this the Great Hollow Ramp? Check. It looks like there are 2 giant leeches here, so that is not the spell I wanted to use. Let's hope the giant leeches don't have too much health. Oh, hell yes. Alright, I will... Sorry, Green Titanite. Yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Alright, let's go back and rest at the bonfire. I have no reason to explore those areas. I probably will. But right now, especially, it's not. They're optional areas, so just go back to the bonfire, get our spells back, and then once we're done in this area, we'll go. Well, we're gonna be going back to that area anyway, because that's the next place we have to go to. That place where the gate was closed for the next point in the story anyway. But we're gonna go straight to Andre of Stora so we can get our delicious divine weapon. Oh, I know this. Dark Spirit Man-Eater Mildred. Baby. Yeah, where does she attack from? Over here? With her being naked and her giant cleaving knife. Her giant butcher's knife. Alright, Man-Eater Mildred. I'm not fighting you in the poison swamp. Alright, because she has, like, no armor, I can easily stagger her. So she's pretty easy to deal with. Okay. So we got souls and humanity. This is our way out. Wanna keep going. Over there, past those ogres, into that cave up there, that's where we want to go. But I also would very much rather not kite those ogres. There, oh, someone kindled the bonfire. Oh, kind of. That gave us an extra effort. But yeah, I would would rather not kite Shrek over there, because those ogres are difficult to deal with. I would rather not alert Shrek to the presence of me in his swamp. River wants in. Where's the doorknob? There it is. She's here. Stop grabbing my bed sheets. Off you. Alright, she wants me to let her go. Ah! The mosquitoes! They caught up to us. So I'm still poisoned. I was just sitting there doing nothing while I was poisoned. But now we're in Kellogg's domain is how I'm gonna pronounce it. What do you guys have to say? Be wary of boss. There's one here. Need humanity. Good luck! Close range battle. Oh, these guys, I guess. Do these guys attack you on sight? I'm pretty sure they don't. Weakness, close range battle. Be wary of bug. Yeah, these guys don't attack you. It's fine. Oh, we got a Sunbro. Shadow Strike 990, and he's wearing Havel's set. Imminent stomachache. He is a Sunbro, so I want to make sure he survives. And we also have Man-Eater Mildred. We killed her, now she's our friend. You summoning into my world, bro? Failed to create session. What's that? Oh no, the sun bro is gone. Well, we'll summon Man-Eater. Pour one out for the sun bro. Wait, his sign appeared for half a second. It was while I was praising the sun that the summon sign was there, so let's do it in the game as well. No, Man-Eater Mildred's just looking at me crazy. Well, let's go fight Kellogg. Ah, yes, big sexy. Sexy lady with a bug for an ass. Maybe against Chaos Witch, K-Lag. I don't want to get close to her. But she wants to get close to me, apparently. I don't want to be in that lobby. So, Mildred, you tank her while I circle behind her and throw lightning spears at her. You have a big weapon, you should be able to do a good chunk of damage. Why is she focused on me? There we go, that's what we want. Thank you, Man-Eater Mildred. Maybe you should stop eating less man. Could be healthy. Please. Oh, that was not a great place to land. Hey. Mildred, stop following me. Fight the boss. She is less than half, so we're making good progress. I'm going to want to heal. Oh, I'm out of lightning speeds, so now we must do close combat. One more strike in. Alright. Yeah, good. Good thing I pulled out my shield, because that would have caused me some pain. I'm certain. I think Mildred is doing most of the DPS. And a good chunk of the tanking, too. Basically, now that I'm out of lightning spears, Mildred is just carrying this boss fight. And for that, she gets a bow. Thank you, Mildred. I'm not letting you eat me, though. How many humanities do I have? So I have the 3 on me. 8. So that would be 11. So we have 20. Okay. That's good. I need 10 more for what's coming up. Or I guess for... I'll just talk about it when I get there. Brace the sun! Okay, so... I believe we can break down... Was it this wall? No. There is a wall we can break down. Is it this one? No. Maybe it's downstairs. Let's take the stairs rather than jumping down, shall we? Anyway, first we've got to ring this bell. Then this bell will do 2 things. It will open up Sen's Fortress, which is where we must go next. You recognize this place, don't you? Next to the Bell Gargoyle Towers and... Yeah, now these giant boys will open the gate for us. But it will also wake up Seeker Frampt, who will tell us what our next goal is, if he'll be back at Firelink. He's also the game's only way of getting rid of equipment, I believe, rather than just like painstakingly dropping. That's why you do that. But you can sell it to him, which is nice. Get some extra souls. Not a substantial amount, but an extra souls for all that stuff you don't need. This is an elevator that we can't activate. Is this the area? Yes, okay. Bonfire.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm a new servant.
No, I pray that.
And now we get to be here. I'll save my souls now that I have the green Titanite. But we have Kalog's sister, Kaylana, I believe, and she can't speak to us. If you take, I believe it's the old witch's ring at the beginning of the game, you can hear her speak, but I don't think you can get that anywhere else other than at the beginning. Trade the sunlight magnet. Okay, so you can get it from a crow. Like that nest that takes you to the Undead Asylum. You can also drop items into there, and you'll get items from it. So you can trade a sunlight maggot, and then you can get the old witch's ring, which will allow you to understand Quaylon. But she's pretty much blind. She doesn't know who you are. She thinks you're her sister, who is killed. But right now, there's nothing we can really do for her. We can enter her covenant, and I'm not going to right now. And if we do so, we can offer her humanity to somewhat ease her pain, because she's obviously in a lot of pain. Her and her sister, and I believe her mother, who were all like cursed. The exact details, and she got the worst of it pretty much, and she can like barely move. She also took on like these guys' illnesses, I think, which is why they serve her. It's a lot. But if we offer her 30 humanity, she opens up a secret passage for us, which allows us to do something for Solaire, which you know me, I'm in love with Solaire. Like, so I obviously have to do said thing for Solaire. But right now, it's a waste to offer her humanity unless you're going to be staying in her covenant. Because I think every time you leave a covenant, it takes away ranks a little bit. So I'm going to wait until I have the 30 humanity before I offer them all to her. But once I do, then we're gonna go in and we're gonna go do that thing for Solaire. Trying to... Okay. But now that we're done down here, it is time to return to the Undead Parish. Get our divine weapon. Yeah, yeah. You know what? I'll leave my summon sign just outside the boss. So, if people manage to summon me before I leave, I will help them, and I will hopefully get a sunlight medal out of the deal. I'll put it right here. There. I do hope I get the great lightning spears. It's factually better lightning spears would be a great help. Let's circle around this way as to not disturb Shrek. Alright, we should be. We're back in Blight. So we get poisoned. That's just how it go. And these guys should be back. We rested at the bonfire. Okay. God, this frame rate though. Jesus Christ. The sooner we get out of here, the better. I have a Discord message. From whom? It's from a server I don't even pay attention to at that, so I don't even check it. Only DMs get immediate attention. Or ads from servers, I do. Oh, well that sucked. That happens more often than I care to admit. Just falling through the cracks in the geometry and just to your death. God damn it. It's since I didn't rest at the bonfire. Well, I'll still be able to place my summon sign, I just won't be able to summon or get invaded. So you know what? I think we'll remain unhuman for now. And since we are beef jerky, let's equip our knight helmet. Just give us that little bit of extra defense. I said in the previous Dark Souls stream, that was like a month or two ago, that I like having my character's head visible. I'm somewhat partial to hoods, but that's because of Assassin's Creed. But normally I like my character's head visible, so I don't like to wear helmets. But when we're beef jerky, well, let's just be a nameless knight. Let's place our soapstone down again. Let's not fall through the cracks to our deaths again this time, shall we? That wasn't fun. Big Hajime doesn't like to fall to his death. Or her death. I defaulted to his because Hajime is a male character in Danganronpa. God, this frame rate, though. I swear it wasn't this bad when I first played it. What the heck? Maybe because I originally played it on a slim Xbox 360. Maybe it has more power than the original Xbox 360, which I'm using now because my slim stay on. So maybe my old Xbox had more power, so it... I don't know if the specs are different. Or... it doesn't. Alright, so let's roll across there. There are some things... grief. There are some things that we'll be able to get on our ascent from Blighttown, so I will try and pick those up. Though I don't think any of them are super... this mosquito just... There. Another one! This is... I did not want to place my soapstone there. Well, so much for getting some... I just realized I'm still poisoned. Let's deal with that. We're not going to be running through the swamp super hard. Let's cancel our summon assignment. I don't want to get summoned up here. Ooh, that like small drop scared me. I thought it was gonna fall. Okay, so yeah, we get an entire armor set and a catalyst, then a sorcery. Nice. Okay, I believe that's all we can get. Oh no, we get to climb. I was misremembering. Okay, we're not going to climb up again immediately because we're going to slash and fall to our doom. It's very important. You must do this. Why am I bad at video games? I hate the mosquitoes. They're so annoying. I should just rest at the bonfire. I should just rest at the bonfire swamp. God damn. What if I just punched the birds? Bugs, just, get out of my face. What a weak ass punch. Try jumping. No. Alright. We'll place our white sign soapstone once more with feeling. Maybe we'll get summoned on our way back this time. I doubt. But, chest. God damn it. Need Saint. Imminent rear. Try life. Close ranged battle ahead. Boss ahead. Okay. Back through this poison we go. And slash. One wasn't enough for you? Over there, but it's guarded by two ogres, and it's probably just like an axe or a club. Not worried about it. Alright, now we are out of the swamp. Swampy area, so let's munch down on some moss. Oh hey, I'm being summoned! Neat. I get to help someone against... what's-her-face? Kellogg. Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. And hopefully get a Sunlight Medal. Whose world am I summoned to? Saul. You have no health, dude. You should heal. Why are you pointing? What are you pointing at? You just pointed at... You just picked Mildred's nose. Oh, we gotta watch this again. That abdomen, though. Okay, good. Alright. Time to fill out with my Sunlight Spear. This should go quickly. That miss. When the world host tanks. Normally you'd rely on the phantoms to tank, because if they die, then whatever. But if you die, then everyone gets screwed. Just like that. There's nothing I could have done about that. He stayed right up close to her super powerful AoE attack. Absolutely nothing I could have done for him. Even if I was tanking. Well. So much for that. Roll. Okay. I didn't say anything, but I was very worried about falling back down to my death. So if that guy wants to summon me again, then sucks to be him, because I'm not running all the way back there to place my summon sign. Especially not until I get my stuff. If I die again, I'll place it. Okay, well my stuff isn't over. I jumped the gun. But now there's that guy with the toxic darts that's ruining. Okay, so the left is the ladders we need to climb to progress. Gonna ignore the mosquitoes until I get my stuff. That barely hit me. You can't be serious. You can't be serious. Was there anything up here? Maybe. This is the actual way. Okay, now I must have already gotten what was here. You. And you. God damn it! I wanna... Okay, good. I can target in from here. So I can just... I'll probably... Did he fall off? Oh my god. What a doofus. I'd say good, but he's still alive down there. This makes him marginally more difficult to deal with. Oh my god. I almost walked right off, thinking that's where the ladder was. No, the ladder is here. Very, very important distinction to make. Right, rather than climb up. Alright, well, now we gotta run through toxic hell. Get it over with. This guy. That should be all the... Oh, there's this one up here. I did not mean to target onto the dog, but I have lightning spears. I have enough lightning spears, that's the problem. Okay. There's still that last one, but we can deal with him once we get to him. So I'm not super concerned. let's go back and actually get whatever this item is. Soul of a Proud Knight. And let's launch attack onto these two dogs. Firekeeper Soul. I like that. Oh, you... hate you. At least I'm prepared with the equipment. You, dog. I don't want to... There are two of you now! Ah! I don't want to deal with either of you. Is there... Oh, more dogs. I don't know if there's an item down here, but there are two dogs. Oof. That was a risky slash. And I didn't know if I should have taken it, but I did. And it worked out. Yeah, no items on that side. Well, I've gotten all the important items for me anyway, so all this exploring is just for the sake of exploring and getting what's there. Not for getting stuff that I need, but hey. Okay, that's all that's in. So now we can finally go up and leave this hell. I accidentally skipped over a small part while descending Blight Town, because like that big disgusting tentacle-ish monster you can get behind. But I don't remember that having anything good for me, so I ain't back for it. I just want to get my Divine Broadsword and be on my way. Also, you disgusting bugs. Jeez. I'm going to be happy to get out of this hellish place. That thing. That disgusting thing. You can get behind it. Don't remember how. Doesn't look like I was missing too many things. Really matter. What do you got? You got key to New Londo ruins. Good thing I checked that chest. That's important. Hey, you guys. And this should... But there's another. Okay, so... Be wary of poison bug. Be weakness, stabbing in the back. Oh, there are two of them! That's not good. That did a lot of damage. Oh, I should take off my rusted iron ring now. Because I don't need it anymore. I'm not walking through water. Replace my tetanus ring. Tinnitus isn't gross. Replace my tetanus ring with my blue tear stone, which gives me hyper defense when close to death. Can you stop? Oh, are you serious? Are you serious? So sad. At least I got all the exploring done. Oh, now there's 40,000 souls on the line. This is stressful. All the way back here. It's so sad. It's so sad. Doesn't look like it because I'm smiling and making a joke out of it, but I'm so sad. Well, I guess I'll get one more shot at helping someone take down Kellogg's. Maybe that guy that summoned me earlier is still doing his best shot and getting killed by that huge AoE attack. Listen, the strategy to Dark Souls bosses is burying your face in their ass and nipping at their heels, and then rolling away when they charge up their AoE attack. Specifically rolling. It's roll to win in Dark Souls. Especially if you have a quick one. If you have the slow roll, maybe not so much. Oh, which means I gotta re-equip my tetanus ring. There we go. I'm stressed. I don't want to lose those souls. It's a good haul at this point in the game. At least once I get there, I'll have more lightning spears because I won't be facing off against those toxic dart guys. I know what English is. It's a lie. I haven't a goddamn clue what this Frankenstein language is. Why isn't it letting me run up the ramp that is specifically made to be run up? Now. Whew. Good. No falling through the cracks for now. Now let's just climb, run away from the blood mosquito bugs, get our souls back, and our 3 humanity. Because that's all this is. The toxins. River just sneezed. Oh hey, we're being summoned. Alright. Whose world are we being summoned to? I hope it's this. I really hope it's the same guy. That would be hysterical. I think it is. Nope. It is not. This is Funcracker 736. You have the Elite Knight garb. That again? Look that up. Darkroot Garden, down a path right. It is guarded by demonic foliage. Stone Knight. So it was in the area with the mosquito. The butterfly. Okay. Oh, she's after me. I mean, I don't mind tanking for this guy. But like, are you after me again? Now that she's not after me, let's heal. And now we can go. Oh, is that her AoE attack? I believe in you, Funcracker. Where does this spawn me? Does this spawn me back where I was, or does this spawn me back at the bonfire? I hope this spawns me back where I was. God damn it. I can't escape this hell. Putting it somewhere. However, because this doesn't count as a death in our world, our souls will still be there. I hope. If not, I'm going to be very, very much in despair. But I'll put myself because I hate myself. I can't escape this hell. I just want out of the swamp. Which god did I piss off? Set me free. Follow me. Set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. So sad. I don't want to be here anymore. I hate it here. Let me leave. What did I do to deserve this? I'm a good person. Now that again, since I've read that thing, I now remember that the Elite Knight set is in Darkroot Garden, where I was already exploring. Now I gotta go back there and get it too, which will be fine because I'll be near Artorias, or I'll be I'll be going to Andrea Nestora. Yeah. What that camera was doing did not instill confidence that I made it back down. We're fine. Let's just keep climbing. Get our souls. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Oh, I'm still poisoned, and I did not even realize. Not great. That is not a great thing to not miss. Okay. These guys take 3? 3 lightning spears at my current faith? My summon sign disappeared, that's okay. Oh, there's my souls. Oh, come on, that should have been a backstab. There we go. That's what we... Get the backstab chain. Don't let this guy move. Oh no, he's moved. Okay. That's one. Unfortunately... my thing is in between these two. But, okay, this one's dead. Now there's just one more. Should be able to deal with him just fine. Just gotta get off my spears. Almost threw that one into the wall. That would have not been productive. Okay, good. We got our souls back, and we got another mound of poop. The best item in the game. And this will bring us back out into Valley of Drakes. Which I will not be exploring because drakes are dragonkin, and to put us, yeah, puts us in New Londo Ruins, next to the other elevator, back up to Firelink. And our Firekeeper should be dead. I can't imagine she is. So, the first thing we want to do now that we're back here is to find a fire. A bonfire. We can. Yep, she is dead. We get her clothes. Black Eye Orb. Yeah, we get her clothes and the black eye. But because she is dead, we cannot do anything with our Firekeeper soul, and the bonfire is gone, so can't do anything about that. And then if we... I'll talk to the serpent guy later. If we run up here... This still hasn't advanced yet. Okay. I'm gonna double check that next. That's not who I'm looking for. Beatrice of Thurl. Okay. Yeah, so that quest line won't advance until the priest guy that taught us heal and everything returns. So that's not an issue. I doubt anyone will be within level range. It won't matter. I'm gonna exit the area in just a second anyway, so that was all. Why did it auto put this into my inventory? So let's take out this. That's no longer an issue. Okay, so now we are safe. Now we can reverse our hollowing. Will no longer be beef jerky. And I'll wait to allocate my stats until after I advance my broadsword.
Why not?
Yeah, sure, half the large M.
My...
Modify equipment, not broadsword, divine broadsword. Okay, and now can we reinforce it? Not without more green type. Okay. I can reinforce the Drake sword, but reason to. Okay, so I think that the divine broadsword is now just ever so slightly going to be better than Yeah, because that'll be 124. Yeah, it's just ever so slightly better in terms of numbers than my Drake Sword. However, this all depends on the magic damage it does. But even so, it now scales off of faith. It'll do more damage the more faith we have, so we'll put 2 into faith and then 1 into vitality. How about that? And what is our like just pure numbers at this point? 88 plus 128. So 16, I think. I think that's it. So it's not a significant increase, but it's better, and it will keep getting better, especially once we get some height. Then we can hyper up. I think it'll want some. The icon is Slayer. Also, why am I going up here when I want to get my Great Knight? So I need to go back down to Blackroot Garden and explore the bit I said I would explore later. I'm still not going to go to the hard area with like the PvP area and Sif, the mushrooms and everything. I'm just going to keep going down the path that gave me that'll give me the Great Knight armor. That'll ollie out and probably continue on to where I need to go for the main quest to proceed. River's sleeping. I love her. I would die for her. And while I'm speaking of dying to my cat, a tree comes up and says hello. Hey. Let's not fall off the edge this time. Not again. That sucked. Oh, I should repair my equipment too. I know there's a tree guy there. Yep. Yeah, I want to get my broadsword to occult eventually because I think occult plus 5 does more than divine plus 10. I'm quite sure. But in PvE especially, it would do more since divine, like a lot of the big bosses are like gods, which would naturally be resistant to divine attacks. But occult, they are weak to. It's really good. It's really good. Oh man, that Drake sword was about to burst, I'm sure. Don't worry about that. Go this way. Oh right, because we already have the item. These guys aren't just lying in wait for us to pick it up anymore. They're more aggressive now. That's fine. Have to sneeze. Why is it that when I anticipate it, it doesn't come? The Great Knight armor might be that, actually. You know what? It probably is. Yes, Elite Knight armor, excuse me. That did a lot of damage. Okay. There's still stuff in here that I might as well explore, but I needed to retreat just a little bit so I could get my bearings against these trees and giants. I thought I rolled away there, but he just knocked me over. Going to... You know what? Let's not be stupid. Let's just fight him like this. I think because this guy himself has miracles, he'll be resistant to my faith damage. But that's okay. Alright, now let's equip our elite knight armor. And because I believe this is the set that I'm going to be sticking with, I will upgrade this armor. Yeah, even my lightning spears don't do much against these guys, so they kind of resist divine or lightning in this case. That's okay. I just want to get them out of the way so I can pick up everything and then not have them chase me when I break down a tree. That burden thing that makes me move slower. Die! I think this is just something a tree dropped, so it's not. Blood red moss clump. That helps bleed build up, I believe? That's it. And this tree has a health bar and moves at the roots for some reason. But it doesn't... It gives you souls, but it doesn't actually behave like an enemy. It's weird. I wonder if that was just like a leftover. Oh god, I forgot about these guys. The freaky poison frog things. And there's yet another tree that moves for some reason, but doesn't hurt you at all. I meant to shoot it, not the ground. There. Should be more of those frog things here. As well as an item. And one of these giant knights, apparently. Okay. This is threatening. I really didn't want you to use that miracle. Gotta say. I like being able to roll. And walk more than the speed of smell. Oh. Ooh, that's not great. You're closer, so we can take you out. How much health do you have left? Less than half. Okay. Gotcha. And what did you do? Green blossoms, huh? Alright, now there's just this one of you left. So we can just run in there and hit our sword off a tree. Okay. Oh, I'm so great at hitting things, guys. You don't even know. Soul of a Proud Knight. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take more green blossoms from your not green body. Oh, did you also drop a green blossom? I think those are for stamina. And run up here. Then this will bring us... long way up. Where do you bring us? You bring us to another dude. Die! Let's be smart about our healing now. Oh, did he drop us his shield or sword? Nice. Again, not that I'm ever going to use it. There we go. The wolf ring. This increases our our poise. Ooh, that's... I want poise more than that boost of defense, because that'll stop us from getting staggered. I like that. Alright, now I'm gonna... Not to auto. I'm gonna jump back to the bonfire. Because I think I'm gonna upgrade my armor somewhat now. I'll probably focus on the chest plate. I feel like that'll give me the most boosts in armor. Why did I rest here? But because I have decided that the Elite Knight set is the armor set I'm sticking with. So may as well increase its defense. No reason not to. And is this the shield I'm gonna stick with? The crest shield? I don't know. I'm gonna research some shields, because I feel like I used a bit. Get off of me! Pie! Yeah, I'm gonna research some shields before I decide on what shield I'm using, because I don't remember which is the one I stuck with on the build I'm copying, and I don't have her on hand. She's on my other Xbox. I have the hard drive sitting around, so I could copy it. But definitely the Elite Knight set, and definitely the broadsword, at the very least. Might have been the crest shield. I think there was another one. Regardless, doesn't matter.
Well, you need...
Reinforce armor. Need Titanite shards for that, huh? Then repair equipment. I said yes. And then purchase item. Titanite, I'll buy. Keep pressing cancel, I'll buy 8. That should be sufficient. Then, first we'll do the Elite Knight armor. And then the leggings. Looks like we're buying more Titanite. 3. And then we'll put it into... looks like I may as well buy once more just to put it into the gauntlets. There. And that can get to the right. There we go. And then that nicely puts us at 78 souls.
Don't get yourself...
And we should have some pretty good defense at this point. So that's good. I could also chug all my souls on hand, and then... But I don't want to do that on the not main thing I'm focusing on, which is levels and swords. What do I have? Like, I totally could just chug all that and upgrade my armor. Yeah, I totally... Whatever. I'll do that later. But for now, I think I'll end the stream off before I go and tackle Sen's Fortress. I think I got a decent amount done. We got pretty much our loadout, potentially minus the shield. And we unlocked the next area of the game. So, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I certainly had a lot of fun. We'll see you later. Bye.
You say that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done but the time it hit you, you're not surprised. Think you got your game planned out. Do it, get 'em to